Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Stood on the start line and I'm not moving. Oh, I hate it when this happens. I hate it when this happens. What's going on? Damn it, damn it, damn it. Right, hello, good evening everybody. I thought I was alright and I'm not alright. I was looking at the screen, it looked like I was connected. Look, we are connected, but we're not connected. Why are we not connected? I do not know. Right, so restart the whole computer. That was the answer last time, wasn't it? I'm going to restart the entire computer and get back up and running, and hopefully the game will allow us to get back in and rejoin. If not, we'll just have to do something else. Yeah, Jonathan says, didn't my phone hijack the connection? I think we worked out that, because I think I disconnected Bluetooth from everything, didn't I? Do you remember? I went round, I disconnected Bluetooth from my phone, from Apple TV, from everything I could think of, and it still wouldn't connect. And what eventually seemed to work was just turning the computer off and turning it on again. So that's what I've done. I've turned the computer off and turned it on again, and now it's going through its. I don't have to press anything until Zwift is loaded, and then all I do is press to join the event. So I just have to wait for it to do its thing. So this is the Zwift launcher. So up it comes, and it presses the button for me. Let's go. So it presses let's go, and there's Zwift loading up. And while Zwift is loading up, all my little tiny programs that help me with the stream load up as well. Once we're back on, so there's all my programs loading up in the background as well. They send data. All these little programs send data to my stream, so it can display things like ride-ons and distance travelled and all that kind of stuff. Right, I have to just wait for all those to load, go away before I start searching. The My Run maybe I should have turned it off and back on again, eh? And there it is. So there's the My Run treadmill connected. Now, will we get a late join? Will I get a late join? Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Jonathan Costas, wow, IT skills. Yeah. Simple, stolen PowerShell commands, that's all. Oh, please don't tell me I'm not going to get a late join. No late join. Oh no. That is rubbish. No late join. That's not on, is it? What are we going to do then? We've got no Monday Run Club because I've kicked myself out of it. Maybe I should have just turned the My Run treadmill off and then on again as a first option. Oh no. Right. Okay. Let's do a workout then. Let me just try and get my heart rate sorted so it's slightly better than this Ant Plus rubbish that we've got going here. Let's get rid of the Ant Plus one. Bear with me. Okay, Paul Deering says I could join him. That means starting Zwift again though, doesn't it? And the thing is, we'll have nothing on screen, will we, either? It'll just be kind of... Oh, now I'm stuck. I don't... Paul, it would be good. Alright then, let's do that then. Okay. But I'll need to log off and log on again now though, won't I? So let's turn that off and we'll load up again. This time I will load it manually. Right, so manual click on that. Manual click on let's go. Right. You will notice, by the way, if you are on a PC running Zwift, you will notice how quickly my Zwift loads. And that's because I put it fundamentally down to having an SSD as the main hard drive. If you have an old computer, or if you have a computer that uses one of the old spin-up hard drives, swap it out and get an SSD, a solid state drive. They're relatively cheap these days, and they are so good, and they will make your computer so much faster. Right, Paul Deering. There's Carol, there's Karen, there's Paul. Right, run with Paul. Okay. To get the treadmill moving, Ryan Downey says he can send me the Group B workout, but that's okay. I think we're on. Right, so I'm just going to run with. So this, what happens here, if you don't know what's going on, basically, I am now running solo. But I'm going to follow Paul Deering. And Paul Deering is in the workout. If you don't know about workouts, you can tell that somebody's in a workout because they've got a TV screen in front of them. And you can tell that I'm not in a workout because I don't have a TV screen in front of me. So Paul is running at 5:10 per kilometre, so I need to up my pace a bit. Let's go to 12 kilometres per hour. And they've covered a kilometre already, over a kilometre. So thanks, Paul. So Paul's sending me all the information about the workout. But basically, I'm just going to follow Paul. So I'll run next to him all the way. And basically what it is an increase of pace every 800 metres. So it's 2 lots of progressive run. So you run 800 metres and 800 metres and 800 metres, increasing the pace each 800 metres. And then in the middle of the session, we have a couple of sprints. And then we drop back down again and we slowly increase the pace again. So I'll just catch up to the back of Paul Deering. Neil Messenger says, hi Stephen, just watching today until I get my treadmill sorted. What's happened with your treadmill? Oh yes, it's dragging, isn't it? Yeah, Neil Messenger's got a problem with his treadmill at the moment. Right, I've kind of missed the warm-up now. So, just need to get myself settled into the run. A 1 mile warm-up. So they're just coming to the end of the warm-up now. And they've now increased pace to 12.3 kilometres per hour. We're on the desert course, so there are no funny turn-offs. So I can put the camera angles on and be quite happy that I'm not going to go off in the wrong direction. I'll just speed up a little bit. So the 800 metre blocks are 12.3 kilometres an hour, 12.6, 12.9, 13.2, and then we've got 200 metre sprints at 15 kilometres per hour, and then we basically just repeat that again. TVM says, hi, I did my first race yesterday, Crit City. At the beginning it sent me and a few of us the wrong way, and it took us 3 minutes to get to the start line. Is that something you've seen before? Yes, it is. Occasionally you do get these glitches in Zwift where it turns you round or sends you the wrong route. Sometimes we've had it on things like Monday Run Club where you will get sent the completely wrong direction to the rest of the group. And it can be very frustrating. Okay, so I've got Karl-Heinz Engel and Paul Deering in the red, in the black and the yellow there, just ahead of me, they are in the workout. And so they've got a screen which is telling them exactly what's going on in the workout, what splits they've got to hit, what speed their treadmill should be at. And I'm just basically following them. Thanks for the ride-ons that are dropping, by the way.
Right on!
Hopefully, Neil, we'll get your treadmill sorted out soon. So I've done 1 kilometre now. So this is going to be around about a 10k run. The whole workout is about 11 kilometres and I'm about a kilometre behind. Jonathan says, Carol and I would rather Zwift perfect their existing product rather than pander to the demands for new stuff. Yes, I totally agree. It would be really good if they could get the basic things correct. And the most basic of basic things is getting the results for races correct, isn't it? The times and the distances for races correct. Right, heart rate is now 152, 151, and starting to settle into the run a little bit now. Costco man, thank you, hello. Costco man. On Twitch. Nice to have somebody saying hello on Twitch. Even if he is calling me a pimp.
Nice.
Okay, slight increase of pace now, up to 12.6 for the next 800 metres. If you're just joining, I was unable to start my treadmill at the beginning of the workout, so I reloaded Zwift. Unfortunately, then it wouldn't let me late join the workout. So I'm running solo, but following Paul Deering and Karl-Heinz Engel, who are in the workout, and I am just copying what they're doing. Costco man says, what are you training for? Currently training for the Thames Path 100. So it's a 100-mile race along the Thames River in London, and that's on the 5th of September. Yes, she did, Jonathan. She did indeed. That is a legitimate phrase, though. So I think she's allowed to use it. And she's my wife, so she can call me anything she wants, to be honest. I am, Costco, I am an ultra runner. I mean, I'll do all sorts, throw me a distance and I'll try it. But I prefer the longer distances. It's basically because I enjoy a full day out. If I'm going to pay a load of money for a race, I want to get my money's worth and have a full day out, if not 2 days. So I prefer the longer distances. 2 kilometres done. So just have to keep an eye on the pace of Paul Deering ahead of me and Karl-Heinz Engel. And when they increase their pace, I need to increase mine. We're doing 800 metre sets. Every 800 metres we increase the pace slightly. Almost anything. Oh, Costco, nice man, nice. 21 minutes for a 5k will be very decent indeed. Good effort. Okay, so 12.9 kilometers per hour now for the next 800 meters. So if I was actually in the workout with Paul, I'd have a load of instructions on my left-hand side and information in the middle above my head, which would give me all the instructions I need, and it'll tell me when I need to increase the pace and how far I've got to go before the next pace increase, etc, etc. But as I'm not in the workout, I just have to follow the guys in front. Matthew Peter Bates, hello to you, how are you? I am not doing too badly. I've forgotten to put the fan on, so I'm a bit hot. I'm wondering when to reach over and turn it on. Simon Wood has joined us. I think it's Simon Wood anyway. Well, he's going a bit quicker than us though. I can turn the fan on, it's just bothering to reach over and do it. I'll do it now. Okay, fan is on. Thanks for the ride-ons, guys. James Smith, thank you. So, running through the desert in Watopia. And basically it is about 10k before we get to the end of the desert route. So by the time we reach the city at the end, or the modern town, we'll be nearing the end of the run. We will go through a mining town in a minute. Jonathan Cost. Do you know what? No, I don't think I have done 24 hours on the bike. I've done 17 or 18. When I did my, well, what was many years ago the record distance on Zwift for a bike. It took me 17 hours to do 500 kilometres. I've never done 24 hours on the bike. Hello, Simon. Yes. I thought it was you. He's striding a bit further ahead now.
Nice.
Right, here's the old mining town. And we're up to 13.2 kilometres an hour now. Well done, Matthew. Good job this month on the fat burning. Well done. Matt's next race is Thursday morning, Newsham Park at 6 a.m. or next run rather. You won't find me getting out of bed at 6 o'clock to run. Right, I think at the end of this 800 metres, we're doing a couple of sprints of 15 kilometres per hour. Have you noticed, by the way, we're on the TikTok route? My kids would love that. All-time distance now, 4,562 kilometres on Zwift. Okay, yeah, Paul says 15 kilometres per hour coming up. It's just 200 metres at 15 kilometres an hour, but it's happening any second now, in about 100 metres or so. Costco man, I started Zwift running. No, not running, it's all cycling. In 2015, so 5 years ago, I started. Okay, 15 kilometres an hour, let's go. Just have to keep watching Paul to see when he slows down. Right, there we go. Okay, short recovery. 200 metres of recovery, and then we're back on it again for 200 metre sprint. Okay, Jonathan, I'll put the old music on next time, I think, if I can. Sure, it should be pretty easy to swap it around again. Right, we should be going again any second. 200 metres at 15 kilometres an hour. Just keeping my eyes open for when he goes. Or maybe it's a 400 metre recovery. Okay, yeah, Paul's just said 400 metres. Okay. Now we're going to get ready for some sprints. 200 metres at 15 kilometres an hour, coming up in about 100 metres. And here we go. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I do tend to have a bit of a floppy hand, as Jonathan will tell you. He's always telling me off for having a floppy left hand. Or well, he thinks both of my hands are floppy. Yeah, no, I'm well aware of it, thank you, but well, I was going to say I'm not going to deliberately change, but these things are always good to bear in mind, aren't they? Yeah, well, see, my other main problem in terms of form is very tight shoulders. I tend to hunch up my shoulders and kind of have a lot of stress in my back. So my main focus when thinking about my form is relaxing my shoulders. And if that means relaxing my arms and letting my hands go all floppy, then fair, it's a kind of price I'm willing to pay. Because I used to get quite a lot of pain in my neck. Less so now, because I'm generally more experienced and I'm kind of a bit better at loosening and relaxing my shoulders. Yeah, keeping a long neck, that's it. Having that piece of string coming out the back of your spine and pulling you up. What word did I use, Jonathan? Oh, flexion and internal rotation. Probably. Basically, you just want everything pointing forward. Toes pointing forward, hands pointing forward, face, eyes pointing forward. Everything that conserves energy, everything that makes your running efficient is about forward motion. So anything that deflects from that, so floppy arms or arms that are going across you or toes that are pointing inwards or outwards, will make for inefficient running, and energy is going to places that it doesn't need to go, whereas it should be directed to the legs and to the core where you need it most. Yeah, elbow. Right, we've sped up again now. Where are we at now? 4:52. So are we 12.3 again? Yeah, okay, let me just catch up to the back of Paul. Thanks, Gonzalez. Right, just catching up to the back of Paul again now, so he can steer me through the second half of the workout here. So basically now we're doing 800 meter splits again. So 12.3, 12.6, 12.9, 13.2. And then I think we've got some more sprints at the end, have we? Okay, drop it down, 12.3. Carl says, I find it hard to run at night unless I have to, like Ragnar relays. It's something, I guess it's something you just get used to. You definitely will slow down probably at night, especially on the trails. You will run slower. But on a hot summer's day, I absolutely love it when nighttime comes. Much cooler. And even though you might be running slower, it feels like you're running faster. Okay, Jonathan just confirming it is the same as the first half. It's so easy to get set up with Zwift Running. Here's what you need. Firstly, access to a treadmill. It could be at home or at the gym, but any treadmill will work with Zwift. To get you moving in game, we need a speed source. Traditionally, we use a foot pod, like the Zwift Pod or the Stride, but you can also use the Run Smart treadmill sensor, your Apple Watch, one of the newer Garmin watches, the TSS app, and if you have a smart treadmill, your treadmill will connect directly to Zwift without the need for another device. Now simply download the Zwift app onto a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. Finally, pair your speed source in the app. Pairing heart rate from your watch or a chest strap is also a great addition to Zwift. And that's it. You're all set up for solo runs, solo or group workouts, challenges and real-time racing on Zwift with people from all over the world. Okay, we're up to 12.6 kilometres an hour now. Second 800 metre split after the sprints. Costco man, yes, that's exactly what some people do. So just get yourself a foot pod, take your phone to the gym, and yeah, you're away, no problem. As long as the gym has decent Wi-Fi or 3G or 4G, so you can log on to Zwift. But actually, also, you don't necessarily need internet while you're running. The Zwift app will run on your phone regardless of internet. As long as you've logged in at the beginning, you'll need internet to log in. Then you can run with no internet at all. You won't see any other runners, obviously. And then all you need to do is get internet back again so you can save the run and log out. But obviously, if you can have internet during the run, far better, because you'll see all the other cyclists and runners around the world. But yeah, a lot of people who don't have a treadmill at home will take their iPad or their iPhone to the gym and use Zwift there. Right, about 4 kilometres left now of Monday Run Club, even though I'm not actually in Monday Run Club. I'm running alongside Paul Deering, who is in Monday Run Club, and I'm basically following what he does. Yes, Costco man, yes. So this is an event, and it's called Monday Run Club. I do it every week. I basically run every day on Zwift, but pretty much. So Monday Run Club is a group of runners from around the world, and we get together every week. Anyone can join. You sign up using an app on your phone, or you go to this website, Zwift Events, and you can sign up to any race or any cycling run or any cycling race or any running race or workout there. And you can take part in group workouts. Now the guy I'm following, Paul Deering, he will have a different screen to me, and he'll have a screen of instructions telling him exactly what to do and when to increase the pace, etc. Because I'm not in the workout, because I had a technical problem, I'm just basically running alongside him and following what he does, just so I can do the workout but not actually be in the workout. Okay, so now we're up to 12.9 kilometres an hour. Paul's just increased his pace. And we can just see at the top of the screen, Karl-Heinz Engel is still on the screen there. Oh, there you are. Right in front of me now, with the yellow t-shirt on. So he's in the workout as well. All the runners who are in the workout will only have the names of the runners on the right-hand side. Unfortunately, I've got the names of all the cyclists as well. And Paul, I can't see the on-screen prompts, no. But I can see when you type onto Facebook, obviously. But I'm just following your pace, so I can see when the increases are. No worries. And I'm kind of loosely counting 800 metres each time anyway. So again, if you're wondering what's going on there, Paul was trying to message me in-game. So if you press M on your keyboard, or you touch the iPad screen, you get a message box come up, and you can type a message to people nearby. But because Paul is in a workout, the messages he's sending are only going to people who are in that workout. So I can't see messages he's typing. Jonathan just saying exactly what I'm saying. Right, so 12.9, and then we've got one more at 13.2. Probably, actually, I imagine we've got a couple more. Right, Tina Beard's going to join the step-by-step beginners group. Run by Ryan Downey, so Ryan's session starts shortly. Thanks, Tina, take care.
Thank you very much, that's really nice, thank you.
Paul, don't worry about the message, it's fine, I can basically make it up as I go along. As Jonathan will tell you, that's what I normally do anyway. Okay, so this is the first sign that we're approaching the town, the dinosaur, and the gas station. Okay, next increase, 13.2. So we're up to 432 per kilometre, 178 steps per minute, heart rate of 142, so nice and comfortable on the heart rate front. Looks like Karl-Heinz Engel's relaxing. Wow, you don't often see the John 3:16 message these days, do you? I thought that was all well done. Leo, hello buddy, hope you're well as well, my friend. Best wishes to you, buddy, and your other half. Jonathan says, can a tight HR strap cause backache? I wouldn't have thought so. It depends how tight, but I wouldn't have thought it's going to be a cause of backache. It might be irritating. When I used to wear a chest strap, it was just always the centre of my chest here, just rubbed all the time. I used to get some quite bad chafing on my chest at the end of long runs. I'm so happy not to wear one now. Okay, coming up to 8 kilometres done. Paul's nearly at 9 kilometres done. So a couple more kilometres left of work to do. Quite right too, Paul. So Debbie Deering is going to be doing Ryan's 8:30 beginners run. No escape, Debbie. Well, with that said, I should get Victoria to come and do the 8:30 one as well, shouldn't I? She won't know. She'll have had a bath and she'll be in her pyjamas. She is not coming out to run on Zwift. I'm simply not man enough to do it. Jeff Heisler, thanks for your ride on. Jeff, if I'm right, has recently completed a 24-hour run on a 24-hour ride on his bike on Zwift. Oh, well done, Leo. So Leo's managed to get out and do 10k this evening. Good job. Debbie Colville, sorry, not Debbie Deering. Apologies. Oh, it's such a modern world we live in. Right, Paul is up at... Oh, we're doing sprints. Forgot about that. I'm not paying attention. Should have paid attention. Right, there we are. So that was our first set of two 15 kilometre an hour sprints. Sorry, Paul, I missed it. I'll get the next one. I wasn't paying attention, I was too busy chatting. Sounds like Jonathan Cost is more in the know than I am with the relationships situation on Zwift. Right, I need to get rid of the camera angles. Thanks for that, Paul. I won't make that same mistake again. Right, Victoria has now said, I wished I signed up for the 8:30 run. You still can, Victoria. There's 15 minutes. Get your running gear on and get out of here. I can't believe she's just posted that publicly. All right, we must be nearing the next sprint. And Paul is at it, so let me go as well. Here we go, 15 kilometres an hour. Well, I am totally confused now. I've no idea what's going on. Right, so Paul Deering says, still got time, Victoria. And Victoria says that she can't believe I didn't suggest it earlier. Come on then. If I finish this run, get off the treadmill and get in and find you in your pyjamas, you've got 13 minutes to sign up and get out here and do Ryan's run. Okay, no, I did understand the thread. Sorry, I did get it. Right, so we're at 11.2 kilometres per hour. Just for a bit of recovery, and then it's cool down of 800 metres to the end of the run. I wonder if it's getting dark enough for the flashy lights. Right, we're going a bit quicker. Right, I'm just gonna try an experiment. of turning my main lights off and see what the colour looks like. Right, so my main studio lights I've turned off. Does that look any good? A bit dark, isn't it? But maybe you can see the lights behind, I don't know. So coming up to the end of Monday Run Club now. Feels quite nice with the lights off. You should basically be seeing lots of coloured lights on the screen. Yeah, it does make the outside look dark, doesn't it, when the lights are on in here. So, coming to the end, Paul Deering is nearly at 11.2, which is the end of the workout. There he is, we're done. Right, Paul Deering says, all done, quick personnel change now. So, Debbie is getting on the treadmill. And it doesn't look like Victoria's going to make an appearance, does it? She's got 7 minutes to get on the treadmill. It's not going to happen, is it? She was basically winding us up. Right, okay, that is it for Monday Run Club, even though I didn't actually do Monday Run Club officially. We've done 10k, that'll do for a Monday night. Oh my God, Victoria is here. She is actually going to run. Good for her. Right, okay, well I better log off here then, and we'll carry on streaming, and Victoria can do the beginners step-by-step group. Right, she's got 7 minutes, so I better log off and save my run. So you've got a bonus treat tonight. Victoria running Ryan Downey's 5k step-by-step group, or half an hour step-by-step group. Oh, Leo, do you know what? I would absolutely love that. So Leo says, the next time you run on here, I want to see you with a pair of glow sticks in your hands. Absolutely. Do you know what? I am totally all about Ibiza when I was 25 years old. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. No, cancel. Oh, that's a bad thing I've done. Close. You need to change. Right, try that again. Okay, Victoria is logging on. Camera angles are off. Here she comes. Look at this. You would not believe it, would you? Right, I'll turn the lights on now. So it's a bit brighter, but it's 30 minutes, I think, sweetheart. So we'll carry on the stream. We may as well. No reason not to. And Victoria will do half an hour, starting in 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Right, yeah, you better get on, Vic. Right, so thank you very much for everyone for watching. Carry on watching because Victoria's on. Sorry. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really relaxed. It's a really relaxed, slow run because it is for beginners. So Ryan Perring is leading this. So we've got Ryan Downey and Ryan Perring. Ryan Perring is the run leader. Ryan Downey is basically the organizer. It's a pack beginners step-by-step run, 8 kilometres per hour. 8 kilometres, so 8. Yes. And we're off in 1 minute. I'm going to have to run away and get a drink because I'm gasping. Leo says, hello, Victoria. Victoria's just described this as a nice little recovery run. Who's the big professional these days? Oh, brilliant. Right, 40 seconds and then they're off. Ryan Perring says, okay, folks, thanks for joining us. The lead runner will run at 8 kilometres per hour, 5 miles an hour throughout. Please don't exceed this. We are a pack, so everybody's running together. It's about helping each other out and enjoying the run and learning to, if you're a new runner, learning to run in a group, learning how to keep a steady pace, learning how it feels to have a certain heart rate. Did you do it last week? Oh. You're off. 8, yeah, well you'll need to go faster than now to speed up now, to catch everybody. Right, so we've got Luzerna and Tina Beard is in the run as well, and Aaron Green is in the run. Ryan Perring and Ryan Downey. You'll see the lead runner is Ryan Perring with the arrow pointed at his head. And so everyone stays at 8 kilometres per hour. Victoria's just going a bit faster just to get back with the main group. But she is pretty much there. Ryan's got the beacon above his head, yeah, with the white head bandana around his head. And Ryan Downey is the orange bandana around his head. And they're basically literally in front of you now. Do you know what though, Jonathan? I actually genuinely didn't think she would bother. I expected to walk inside and see her in her pyjamas, dressing gown, watching TV with a pot noodle. Actually, we had the pot noodles last night, to be fair. Now, interestingly, we're not in workout mode, are we? I thought we were in workout mode for this run. Maybe not then. So is it a 5k or is it half an hour run? That's the question I want to ask you. Does anybody know if it's a 5k or a half an hour? Actually, I could put it on the messenger, couldn't I? Okay, if you'll excuse me for 5 minutes, I'm just going to go and get myself a drink and Okay, 30 minutes. There you go. Right. I'm just going to go and get myself a drink. I'll leave the microphone in front of Victoria in case she feels like she wants to chat. So if you've got any questions for Victoria, do pop them in the chat now. Sunday night is Bombay pot noodle night. You're quite correct.
So if you go, we can then talk about you. Talk about Stephen if you like. Hi Neil. Jonathan, no, I've not got anything booked. Quite fancy doing a trail race in December though. It's a 30k one. Not much choice at the moment though. Because of the lack of races, Stephen and I have been discussing what my next goal should be. Actually, no, it's not 30k, it was 30 miles, I think. But I definitely run better in the winter. Because all my road marathons have been in the summer and I just burn up in the heat. And I don't get anywhere near where Stephen thinks I should be. My half marathon PB was from 2 years ago. And last year I focused on a distance and I think it was 3 ultras. Sort of lost my way again, I'm not quite sure what to focus on next. Myself a winter marathon. Ryan, are you suggesting I do a marathon on Zwift? You've changed. Lockdown, I was running regularly on Zwift and I got my the unemployment badge. Just recently, oh, I don't know. I've not been running a huge amount on Zwift recently. I don't know, is it 2 or 3 in the last week? Oh, anyway. Probably, well, yeah, 10 and 40. I was going to say a marathon distance a week is quite average for me. Yes, I've answered that. Alright. So I much prefer to run in the cold. If it's icy, it seems to run better. Anything above about 8 degrees, isn't it? And I start the heat.
Neil Messenger says, when are you next doing a marathon on Zwift, Stephen? There's the Watopia Run Festival. Is it at the end of September? So I'll probably do a marathon then, I would have thought. Oh yeah, Ryan's 40th birthday run. When's that? Okay. Yeah, so it'll be around about then, 25th, 26th of September, I think.
When's the Run Festival? Their marathon. Is it that week?
Right, I reckon Victoria should do that marathon then. Or we both do a marathon. I'll do one in the morning and Victoria can do one in the afternoon or something. We'll have to let me look at the Zwift Companion app and see what it says. Because if there should be more than one marathon on that day. So Victoria can do one and I'll do the other. What, on Zwift? Right, let's scroll all the way through to September. Right, Marathon Festival week. Okay, the whole week is Watopia Run Festival, starting on Monday the 21st of September with 5Ks, 10Ks on Monday, half marathon 1 miler on Tuesday, Wednesday 1 miler, 10K, 5K, 10K, Thursday the 24th of September, 5K, 1 mile, half marathon 1 mile. Friday the 25th of September is a half marathon, a 5K, a 10K and another 5K. Saturday the 26th of September is a 10K, a half marathon, a half marathon, a half marathon and a half marathon. So Sunday is marathon day, Sunday the 27th. Marathon at 8 o'clock in the morning, half marathon at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, marathon at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, half marathon at 6. So there's a marathon at 8 o'clock in the morning and a marathon at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the 27th. But Ryan, are you saying that you're going to do a marathon for your birthday on the Saturday, separate to the Watopia Run Festival?
40th.
Okay, so Ryan is saying he's going to add a marathon into the... Oh yes, of course, we asked for that, didn't we? Sorry, I know that. We asked for a marathon on the Saturday as well, didn't we? We need to confirm that they're going to do that then, don't we? Because they haven't added it yet. So we need to remind them that they're going to add that marathon to the Saturday. I remember now that we totally asked them about that because Darren Smith wanted one adding, didn't he?
Not me. I'm pairing with Stephen definitely type that.
Aaron Goff says, are you guys a team? Of course we're a team, absolutely. We are a comedy double act. The sporting comedy double act. I'm going to turn the lights on in here.
Aaron, we were a team until we got to 20 miles in my first marathon. You say that's fair?
Why? And then you started moaning at me because I was pushing you on. And she did tell me to F off at 20 miles into her first marathon. It's the tough times that bring us closer together, darling.
Yeah, 20 miles into my first marathon, I told him to F off and not talk to me until we'd finished. Just about had enough of that.
Now, of course, she's an experienced marathon and ultra runner with how many marathons? 5 marathons and 3 ultras under your belt? Something like that. She knows what she's doing now, you see.
It still annoys me when he changes the goalposts when we're halfway round. In my first ultra, I had a goal what time I wanted to achieve, and I was quite happy with my pace. With 10 miles to go, wasn't it? He suddenly gave me another goal. And he knows that he can get into my head and play all those mind games. And then when I said I wasn't interested in his goal, he told me I had to do it for the kids. When you're tired and you just want to finish, I got all emotional and then had to do it. Is that Debbie I'm running with? No, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't want to just race off.
We've just added a 0.1 to Victoria's pace just to catch up with the back of the group a bit. So I don't know if Debbie wants to do the same, Paul. She just didn't want to run off without and leave Debbie behind. So 10 minutes left of the pack beginners step-by-step group. This is a relatively new group on a Monday now. The one on a Thursday is established. It's been running for a few weeks now. Has regular good numbers, and this is a Monday night version. The same thing. It's for anyone really, but mainly for new runners, people who are new to running and want to run a gentle group run to get into running on Zwift or get into running altogether. If you are an experienced runner, you can join this group and add elevation so that you still stay at 8 kilometres per hour with the rest of the group, but you're running up a hill, so it's creating a bit more work for you to give you a bit more of a workout. So anyone is welcome to join, but the run is directed mainly at people who are new to running or who are at the slower end of the running pack and would like to run with the group. And yeah, it is well attended. Martin Buchanan says extra kilometre after party. Well, we'll see. Victoria, they're bound to get another kilometre in before the end of the run, so that'll be 4k. So it's up to Victoria if she wants to bash out another kilometre before the end, before we finish, or 4k might be enough for you tonight. Might be just as a nice, easy one. Jonathan Cost reckons Debbie's a boxer. So Paul doesn't want to get on the other side of Debbie, does he? Right, Victoria's just speeding up a little bit just to catch back up with Ryan Perring and the front of the group. We've got about 5 minutes left now of this step-by-step pack beginners group. So we've had Monday Run Club and we've had the step-by-step group. So a bit longer on the stream tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow with Turn It Up Tuesday, or another one of Ryan's runs, the Pack Social 5k, something like that. But it'll be around about 7:30 in the evening tomorrow. Neil Messenger says when he did his first marathon, he got all emotional coming to the finish line, and his family was there waiting for him. Bless him. Victoria says if only her family were. The thing is, Victoria gets she gets a raw deal, because basically we give our children the choice a lot of the time. And would you like to go and see Mummy finish her run? And they say no. So we will one day we'll drag them along to the end of a run and see Victoria finish. Jonathan Costa's Carol's first marathon was Edinburgh. She crossed the line saying never again, and she's done several since. Well, that is standard, isn't it? Most people, maybe not most, but a lot of people are very much the same. Cross the finish line of their first marathon and say, absolutely, I am never doing that ever again. And then 24 hours later, they are signing up for the next one, which is exactly what Victoria did. Yeah, I've done Edinburgh half marathon. I didn't rate it that much I thought the course was a bit dull, to be honest. And I've heard the same about Edinburgh Marathon, that it basically just goes out of Edinburgh, doesn't it? And it goes along the coastline, out of the city. So you don't actually see much of Edinburgh city at all. Oh, nearly time for the after party. Okay. So you can run if you want to after the. Yeah, so after the end of the beginner's step-by-step run, which is half an hour, if you want to, you can join for 1 kilometre after party at 10 kilometres per hour, and that is coming up any second now. Paul Deering says Debbie's getting marathon envy. Get her signed up, Paul. So a couple of minutes to go, and then they're going to whack up the pace to 10 kilometres an hour for 1 kilometre of the after show. No, it is Stephen. You're right, Louis. It is Stephen. How are you doing, Louis? Hope you're well. Right, so there's Victoria's treadmill, and you can see she's at 8 kilometres per hour at the moment, and she's on 3.9, so 039 on the right hand side there. That's the distance she's done on the treadmill, and so that's 3.9 kilometres. Warm up beforehand, yeah. Louis says he has some jokes. Go for it, Louis. Unfortunately, we've lost Victoria's heart rate. She is broadcasting Ant Plus heart rate, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to be picking up now, so she hasn't got heart rate for most of the run. Yes, I've heard York Marathon is good. Okay, so any second now they're going to take off and do 1 kilometre at 10 kilometres per hour. No obligation for anyone to join this. This is at the end of the session, so the session is only half an hour. So it's at the end of the session, and it's just a little extra little bit to add on. A French twist, Ryan Perring says. And that's it, there's 30 minutes, 4 kilometres done. Well done, everybody. That is the end of the PACK Beginners step-by-step group, and now they're going to speed up to 10 kilometres per hour, and off they go for 1 kilometre. And let's just drop some ride-ons for everyone. There's Debbie Colville. There's Ryan Downey. Woodsell, well done to you. Ryan Perring. Aaron Green, well done to you. Gould. Lucerna. And Tina Beard. And there we go. Leave it at that. So one more, 800 metres to go. Nice quick kilometre. Jonathan says I should be doing the counting the treadmill belt revolutions. I just can't be bothered. You can do it if you want. I tell you what, let's put it on 3. Hang on a minute. Right, we'll leave it on there for 1 minute and you can count them. Hang on a minute. Let's time it. Okay, I'm going to start timer now. Do 1 minute. Count how many there are. No, Jonathan's counting. I can always sort this out on the stream afterwards. No! Go back! Oh, that's messed it up, hasn't it? Hang on, let me take it off the playlist. Let me take it off the playlist, and then we'll start again. Hold on. Bear with me. Right, playlist is gone. Right, we're going to put it back on the treadmill. Okay, let's start again. Here we go. Hang on. Wait. Don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. I have got a stopwatch. It's on here. Right, ready, steady, go. Okay, 1 minute from here. We'll count the number of times that. See that white line? That white marker. Count how many times that white marker goes underneath Victoria in 1 minute. and then we do some maths to work out how fast the treadmill is going, to make sure that it's going at the same speed that the display says it's going at. Oh, sorry, Louis says am I ignoring his joke? You haven't typed oh no, hang on, yes you have, sorry. Boris Johnson, let's social distance. Ryan Downey group up guys. Oh. Well, do you know what? To be honest though, I don't think you can avoid I don't think you can social distance on Zwift, because you get so bunched up half the time, it's impossible to social distance. 57, 58, 59, 60 seconds. There you go. Sorry. Right. So when you look back at the video, if you go back to the video after this is finished, when I start my watch and when I stop my watch, count the number of revolutions of the belt, and then now I can't remember what the I can't remember what the length of the belt is, but I can also not remember what the algorithm is. Oh, Ryan Downey's counted. How can Ryan Downey be running and have counted the steps of... That's ridiculous. I don't believe that you've done that. That is madness. If you've been running on your own treadmill whilst counting 60 seconds and counting and looking at my stream and counting the revolutions of the belt, you are a genius. Right, Jonathan says 57. Right, now you need to... The belt length was 2.97 metres, wasn't it? The length of my treadmill is 2.97 metres, I think. There you go. He's already done it. Look, he didn't even need us. 10,192 metres. So it is going about correct. If anything, it's going a little bit quick. Well, yeah. So you are actually running faster than 10 kilometres an hour. Slightly faster. Yeah. No. Are you sure it was 2.98? Maybe it was 2.98 then. Okay. Paul Hayward says do it for different speeds. Yeah, we have done that. That's why that belt is painted white, because I did some experiments a few weeks ago where I did at different speeds. I counted the number of revolutions of the belt and did the maths and worked out what speed the treadmill belt was actually going compared to what the display was. That's 5k. We're all done and dusted. We are finished for the night. We're going to go and have some drinks and get ready for bed. It is now 9 p.m. here in the UK, so it's way past our bedtime. Victoria's got work in the morning. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Well done to everybody who took part in Monday Run Club this evening.
Thank you for encouraging me to do this.
Is that thank you to me or thank you to Paul Deering? It's Paul Deering who said, wasn't it? Louis, I'm rubbish at French. I know how to ask for coffee in 5 different languages, and that's all I know. Right, we're off. We really must go because it is late and we're very tired. So well done, everybody, for taking part. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. It's been lots of fun on the chat. We will see you tomorrow. I'll do Turn It Up Tuesday or something with Ryan Downey tomorrow. So take care. See you soon. Bye-bye, guys.